welcome back to a new vlog. This is a interesting setup that we got going on right here, but we are currently at Stagecoach. We are in the car camping. You can kind of, maybe, I don't know if you can see with like the sun, you can see all of like our easy ups and stuff behind us, but everything is set up. We are camping with some people I've never met before, so vlogging might be a little interesting just because I've never talked to them. I'm trying to not get the sun in this, but I've never met them before, so vlogging might be a little weird being around them. So most of it might be in my car with the exception of like what I vlog inside the venue. But we're here, we made it. We got a Lauren coming over here. Talking to a vlog camera. Say hi. We are at least here, we're chilling for the Thursday, and then we will be at the actual event tomorrow. So we're just kind of hanging out in the car. It's kind of nap time. We're all kind of a little sleepy, so we're just kind of hanging out for now. But yeah, we're here. We got the wristbands and everything on, and I will let you guys know when something happens. Right now not a lot's happening, so it might be tomorrow next time I talk to you guys, but right now we're doing good. We need a super Hi guys, it is like 8 something right now. This lighting is terrible, but I have my phone lighting me up right now, and we are just kind of chilling at the campsite. There is like a little like area that we can go to and like walk around and stuff, but I don't know if we're gonna go over there. We might. I haven't quite figured out like what we're doing yet, but I did shower at least, and we got all that out of the way, which showering wasn't that bad. They have like little shower trailers, which was really nice. So showering has actually been relatively easy. 10 minutes at most. It wasn't that bad. It is really windy right now, so we're really hoping that like nothing blows away, but it's doing good. It's really fun because it's literally just like a big party in the car camping area. Like our friends that we have that are with us, we have like a little 4-square, so we have a lot of space. We got music playing, which you can probably hear behind me, and it's actually really nice just to like be with some friends that I've never met any of them. So like I said earlier, it's kind of hard to vlog with them, but it's just nice to be around some friends. But I'm gonna change really quickly because it's a little cold from the wind, and we'll go back out there. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna vlog anymore today specifically because nothing really happened today. It was just a travel day, but I'll probably vlog a little bit more tomorrow and actually like vlog us in the morning and stuff like that. So yeah, that is all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. When did she become a DJ? Nobody knows. Hi guys, I'm in the car again because again, I don't want to vlog around everyone else, but this is currently the state of what I look like. It is currently 4:15. We're back out at the campsite just eating some lunch and stuff like that, and then we will probably head back over there maybe around 5:30. Final outfit choice that I decided on, it was this vest with a black skirt and then the cow print boots. I'm gonna change out of the cow print boots because they're killing my feet, unfortunately. I figured it was gonna kind of happen, unfortunately, because they're a little bit of a heeled boot, so I figured I was gonna have to change out of those, which is fine because I brought red ones as well, so I'm probably gonna wear those instead. It's still super windy over here, so that's not great, but it kind of is. It is what it is. It's fine in the venue. It's just like the camping area, but I did kind of filmed like a couple different like clips and stuff here and there. Again, I'm filming like when I feel comfortable to, just because again, these are complete strangers and I've never talked to them before in my life, so I want to make sure that I am being considerate and not filming them, and also like just making sure that I'm not being awkward. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. Nothing too crazy. I will film obviously when we go back into the venue. If Lauren and I ever separate them, I will actually film in the venue itself. I don't again want to do that unless we are like away from them, if that makes sense. So we're gonna continue just kind of resting and eating, and then I will talk to you guys or show you guys more videos and clips and stuff like that from inside the venue. It's also really hard too to vlog because there's music everywhere, and music with festivals like this will get DMCA'd or it'll get claimed, so like videos and stuff like that will get demonetized. So I don't, or I have to be taken down or muted. So that's my other problem that I don't want to run into. So that's why also I can only vlog at certain times. So yeah, we're gonna relax a little bit more, and then I will talk to you guys and show you guys some clips from later on tonight. It is, I don't even know what time at night. We showered. I look a little rough. There's a reason for that. So yeah. So we stayed. Oh my god, the wind. Oh, you can't see her. With the wind aggressively blowing. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk and hopefully you guys can hear me. But we're back at the campsite. We stayed for, who was it? Oh, Dylan Scott, Carly Pierce, and then Brothers Osborne. And then we did leave before Zach Bryan because neither of us really cared. We went back to the campsite because it got really, really cold. So we did change into like sweatshirts and stuff like that. And then we went back to go see T-Pain at the Palomino stage, and there was an unbelievable amount of people just like crowding around each other. Like we were there before everyone got there, and first off, the amount of trash that was over there was wild. But then as it got closer, like we were still 40 minutes out from him going on, and literally we were surrounded by people. There were people smoking weed, there's people smoking cigarettes. Like I don't do well in places where it's big crowds like that. Like if I have people around me that I know, I'm fine, or like a little bit of space, but as soon as I feel enclosed, I get claustrophobic. And so the people that were right next to us started smoking weed, and I was like, I can't do this. And then someone else was starting to smoke a cigarette, and I was like, I also can't do this. So Lauren and I left because she was being a nice sister and left with me. And then I proceeded to have a panic attack literally right outside the Palomino stage. So love that for me. We're feeling a little rough, but that's okay. So we came back to the campsite and showered, so I feel a little bit better. But yeah, that was a little rough. It's like probably 11:30 at night or so right now. Everything was good all the way up until I felt claustrophobic and had the panic attack. So it happens. It is what it is. My sister's really nice enough for her to come with me, and now I feel bad, but I don't feel as bad. But yeah, that was what happened. We're gonna probably hang out for a little bit because I have to let my hair dry, just a tiny bit, and then we will probably head off to bed, but we'll be here at least for a little bit hanging out. But I will see you guys tomorrow with updates, random things, who knows what, but I will see you guys tomorrow. angles are getting wilder and wilder, and also the lighting is getting worse and worse. I look wild. Good morning. It is 10 a.m. I still have a little this thing in, which is why my hair looks like this. No. Camera, come back and focus on me. We already ate breakfast, as you guys saw. I'm gonna change a little bit. I'm at least gonna put a bra on, and then we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. The venue opens at 1, so we still got some time, so we're all just kind of chilling here. But most of the people that we want to see are going to be later in the day anyway, so early part of the day might be taking photos and maybe getting merch. We will see. But for the most part, we're not really seeing anyone like super early in the morning. We'll eventually let my hair out. I probably should let it out sometime soon. And then this will be the outfit with the skirt today, so the one that I already knew that I'm gonna wear with the blue vest. And yeah, it's gonna be a super fun day. We're really tired. What's crazy though is that some of the friends that we're with, they got up back at 5 a.m. last night. Actually no, they went to bed at 5 a.m. and I'm like, how did you go to bed at 5 a.m. and you're awake already? That's what's wild to me. But you know what? To each their own, however people want to enjoy it. So I'm going to get ready now, and I will update you guys later. Hi guys, so I am in the car and the party's still going on, if you guys can hear that. It is currently 12:30 at night, and today went by really fast, surprisingly. I don't know why. We got into the venue around like 2, and it was quick, and I'm not quite sure why. I know my battery camera's flashing. I'm not quite sure why it went by so quickly. We saw Dasha today, Nico Moon, Shabuzi. Technically, I ended up sitting there for longer because I didn't want to see Nelly. I don't care about Nelly, but also from last night I learned that I don't do well with crowds. Well, I already knew that, but even more so don't do well with crowds, and I had a panic attack last night at the Palomino stage, and I didn't want to go see Nelly over there because of the Palomino stage. So I actually stayed at the main stage and sat there so that we could have a good spot for Jelly Roll. So I ended up seeing also Ashley McBride and Sturgill Simpson, even though I really didn't care about them. It was extremely windy today, like unbelievably windy, and I cannot believe how cold it was tonight. Like I had to put on, this is the only sweatshirt I brought. I had to put on this as well as my jean jacket. I changed into my jeans and I had knee-high boots on, and I was still freezing. So there's that. That's why I'm also partially sitting in here with like no ventilation, because it's warm, and I'm okay with that. I'm currently just chilling here because I almost had a second panic attack, which we love to see. We went over to, again, the Palomino stage for Creed after Jelly Roll. And oh, first of all, hold on, actually no, let me finish this, then I'll talk about Jelly Roll. And even my friends, all of us, they knew that I was potentially gonna have a panic attack inside like large crowds. I get claustrophobic. If I don't have an escape, I break down. And they even put me off to the side, but we were right next to a walkway, and I still could not do it. It's the same reason why I can't do nightclubs. It's the same reason why I can't do bars. I do not do well in crowds. And they were so kind. They were trying so hard. I ended up drinking a water bottle, and then I started to squish said water bottle, and one of my friends was like, "You're anxious, aren't you?" And I was like, yes, I am. I am very anxious. So before I ended up having a full-blown panic attack again, Lauren, being a nice human, left with me. And so she is now with them at another like friend's campsite, which is why I'm by myself here and locked in the car for one, warmth, and two, just safety reasons, obviously. So yes, that was the night. Jelly Roll was great. I love Jelly Roll's just songs in general, and then he has a lot of songs with different artists, so he brought out a lot of different people. He brought out first Machine Gun Kelly, which they have a song. My camera battery died, so we might be at a little bit of a different angle, but yeah, so he brought out Machine Gun Kelly, and then he brought out Little X. No, that was not who it was. It was some type of rapper. I don't rap. He also brought out Jesse Murph, and then Alex Warren, and then Lana Del Rey came out and sang his finale song, which was Save Me, which he usually plays with Lainey Wilson. And Lauren and I were so excited potentially for him to play it because we wanted Lainey Wilson to come out, especially because he had all of these artists come out. We're like, oh my god, please give us Lainey Wilson, and no, she didn't come out, unfortunately. Yeah, that was day 2 of Stagecoach. Really fun all the way right up to the end. I'm a little worried because I want to see Backstreet Boys, but guys, I don't know if I can do that. Like, I'm sure the Backstreet Boys are just gonna be as bad as, even more probably worse than Creed. I don't know about T-Pain, maybe not T-Pain, but I'm really sad that the Palomino stage is so small. Like, I'm fine at the main stage because we have space around us, we're chilling, but as soon as you put me anywhere near the Palomino stage, I do not do well, unfortunately. So it is what it is. We did our best, but I'm gonna probably just hang out here, relax, maybe do some things on my phone. It's currently charging, and I don't really know what else. I'm just kind of here. We're just kind of chilling. I might go to bed even sometime soon because I'm also really tired. Anxiety and panic attacks tend to just really tire me out, so I might also just get some sleep maybe, and call it a night. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3. I'm really hoping this vlog is decent enough. I'm trying to take like clips on my phone while I'm in the venue, if I remember on my phone or on the camera. Like, I'm doing my best to try to make sure I'm balancing it out. I just don't know how well that is working. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3, which the only artist we really care about tomorrow is Luke Combs and then the Backstreet Boys. So tomorrow might be very much like a photo op type of day and like packing things up and stuff like that. Like, I don't think we have any super major plans for tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Good night. clearly we are back home. It is, I don't even know what time, probably like 12 or 11 o'clock on Monday. So Lauren and I ended up deciding to leave at 2 a.m. instead of sleeping another night in our car. So we ended up leaving around 2 a.m. I got home around like, I want to say 3:30-ish. By the time we finally got like out of the campsite, it took a little bit, which was kind of wild because it was 2 a.m. so everyone's leaving there. So I got home around like 3:30-ish and finally went to bed around like 4:30, I want to say, and it's like 11 a.m. so I ended up like naturally waking up around 10, which is fine, but we're still a little sleepy. I slept in the braids from yesterday. This is my hairstyle from yesterday. And I also slept in the makeup that I was wearing. But it's very, very small amount of makeup, so it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to give you guys my final recap and thoughts and everything on this vlog so that I can upload it and get it up for you guys. So first thing, this is what my wrists look like at the moment. I originally had these guys on this wrist and I hate things on my right wrist. Fun fact about me, I am left-handed and I will put my watch on my left hand because I don't like things on my right wrist. I knew though that the over 21 like ID check wristbands were gonna have to go on my right wrist, so I already knew that was gonna happen, but I didn't want these to also be on this wrist. So that's why they are all on this wrist. And then like I said, I did have my watch also. This was tucked in, I don't know what happened, but I did have my watch also on this wrist, so I had a lot going on here. So that's how I'm looking so far after the festival. I have a couple of battle wounds, I will tell you that right now. For the most part, my shoes were mostly comfortable. I forgot to buy inserts, and I think the next time I go, if we go again, I need to buy inserts. Like the boots that I bought, the ones from Torrid, they were really comfortable. I ended up wearing the white ones for most of the weekend and I love them. They were great. However, the balls of my feet started to hurt, which I think was just because of standing and like walking for miles upon miles. So because of that, the balls of my feet were just like struggling. So I think inserts would help a lot. I did finally form a blister. I went all weekend without a blister until the very last night. When we were waiting for Luke Combs on yesterday, I went back to our campsite for another time in order to get a blanket for Lauren because she was cold and I was a little cold too. And that last trip all the way over there is what gave me my blister. So I was so close to going the entire weekend without a blister. I was doing good. I used like foot glide stuff. I used band-aids. I used everything because like my pinky toes were hurting a little bit at the beginning of the weekend, but eventually I ended up getting a blister and it's on like the inner part of my foot, like on the ball of my foot. So I ended up getting a blister there unfortunately, but my pinky toes don't have one and that was my accomplishment. So the feet are hurting a little bit today. We're a little bit tired, but at least I only got one battle scar from that one. I also have a battle scar on my finger right here because we were trying to break up some ice and I had a metal spoon in my hand and definitely cut into me. And then I also have a battle scar on my pinky. I don't know if you guys can see that because I cut myself there somehow too. So overall, nothing too crazy. I did not get sunburnt, which was my goal, except for my nose, which I think my nose just might be a little red. I, however, though, developed like 50,000 more freckles. Like I looked at my arms and I was like, ooh, freckles everywhere. So I didn't get sunburned, so that was the best thing because I had, the first day that was the hottest, I had Lauren put on like double layers of sunscreen to make sure that I was not going to burn. That was the goal. But overall, like feeling wise, I feel okay. I'm tired obviously because we didn't sleep very much last night because I literally got home and went to bed at 4 a.m. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I took my emergency every single day that I was there too. I don't have anything major like with my throat. I don't have a really bad cough. I had a little bit of like congestion this morning when I woke up, which could be just like residual dirt in my nose. But I was doing everything I could to make sure I didn't get desert fever by blowing my nose, using nasal spray. I took emergency all weekend, so hopefully I don't end up getting sick. But I pretty much did everything that I could to make sure that I was not going to end up getting sick. I'll probably drink another emergency today too, just in case, because you never know. Other than that, obviously that leads to just our recap of each day. I tried to film bits and pieces there, but it was kind of hard because like I had said in a couple of clips before this, I've never met the friends that we were with. They were my sister's friends, and they were great, first of all. Like, let me just say, amazing. And I had never met them before, so I wasn't gonna like stick a camera out and be like, hey, we're gonna vlog. So I tried to vlog like discreetly or when I was able to, and that's kind of what created this vlog. So that's why I'm gonna do like a little mini recap with you guys. The first day that we got there, or day 0, we got there around, Lauren and I left early. We left around 7 a.m. But they were a little bit delayed because 2 of the friends were coming from Ventura, and they came down and then they drove then to Indio, and we ended up, I think, getting around like into the parking. My braids are wild. And we ended up getting into the parking, I want to say around like 12, which wasn't that bad. Security, a breeze. I was seeing all those videos about Coachella and how everyone like had to wait like 12 hours, 6 hours, however long. Guys, we waited like an hour, maybe at most. Literally was a breeze. Like, and they didn't make us take out everything that they did at Coachella. I don't know if it's maybe because that was like Coachella. Maybe it's because we're Stagecoach and like they just didn't feel the need to take everything out. But we definitely had a great security experience. And then by the time we got in there, we ended up being on like the third row over, but we were only like 10 cars like back, so that was really nice because we were relatively close to the porta potties. We weren't that far from the entrance, so we ended up actually timing it really well for where we were at, because otherwise if we got there a lot later, we would be like all the way back at the campsite and we would have had to walk even farther. So I'm glad that we got where we did. Day 0 was pretty chill. We literally just set up the camp and everything. It was really nice because we had a 4-square, so it was 2 friends here, and then my sister and I were here, and then another set of friends there. So we had 4 awnings. We had like a big square, which was really, really nice. And on day 0, we pretty much, after setting everything up, just walked around like the camping hub. There wasn't anything too crazy because it was day 0. I did not personally go out after the festival ended. My sister did, but I know that we could have gone out to the hub afterward. I am like struggled at the end of the night. I was like, I'm tired, I can't do this. So it was also really, really cold at night too. But we walked around at least that like little hub area just to kind of see what it was like on day 0, and that was pretty much it. On day 1 of the festival itself, the main reason we were mostly like there was to get all of the semi-free stuff that they give you. So we did walk to a friend's campsite because they were they were in an RV campsite, and then we walked to the entrance, waited in line, and our goal was literally just to get some of the free stuff. I'm a little sad looking back on it that we didn't go to the merch line, because some of the stuff that was actually really cute already sold out, and that's fine. That wasn't our priority, because we were just kind of following along with the friends that we went with, because they were the veterans, we were not. And so unfortunately a lot of the merch sold out, but I was at least able to get something. But instead we went to like the little like different booths, like the Shein booth. We went into the honky tonk. Where else did we go? We just kind of did like a bunch of like little random things in the beginning of the day. And then, like I said, the honky tonk, which the honky tonk is like a big like it's where a DJ is at, but you can do some people do line dancing and stuff in there, and there's DJs in there, like Paris Hilton was there, Steve Aoki, Diplo is actually there, and they would do like different sets for different DJs. And then for the music wise, the only people that we wanted to see specifically on day 1, I know, was Brothers Osborne and then Carly Pierce. Everyone else we didn't really like fully care about. Everyone wanted to, like in our group, wanted to see T-Pain, and as you guys saw, I had a panic attack from T-Pain. I tried and I failed at trying to see T-Pain. I am not made for crowds where I am in a pit like that. I'm fine in crowds if I have space around me, but as soon as you pack me like a sardine in an area, I get overstimulated and I start to get claustrophobic and I have a panic attack. So that happened that first night with T-Pain, which was okay. It happened. It is what it is. My friends were incredibly kind about it, and Lauren was nice because we just ended up going back to the campsite, but I did kind of feel bad about that. On day 2, first of all, the winds were insane. They were insane on day 2. where I live, like currently, there was apparently a rainstorm that happened, and because of that we were getting all the residual wind on day 2, and oh my god, the wind was insane. I've never experienced wind that badly. Like, it was enough to where, like, we had staked everything down, we were ready for everything. It was blowing off our water bottles off of the table, our Easy Up was trying to fly, we had it connected to our car, like we had everything tied down and it was still trying to take off. Like, our friend's actual, like, he had a canopy because he accidentally bought the wrong thing and his flew and it broke. So the wind, absolutely insane. Like, it felt like it was like a tornado happening, or a potential one, like a dirt tornado or a dirt devil. So day 2 was just wind and it was freezing at night. I think it got down to about the 50s and it was freezing with that wind, but we survived it. It's okay. Day 2 we actually camped a lot at the actual main stage itself. I didn't care about Nelly, so my sister and our 2 friends ended up going to Nelly at the Palomino stage. They went over there while I stayed at a spot at the main stage so that we can have our spot for Jelly Roll. What did we do in the morning actually of day 2? I don't really remember. I know we went to Elf. Oh, we went to the Toyota stuff. We did like the Toyota area, we went to Elf, and we just kind of like walked around originally in the middle of the day, and then we did go to see Dasha. We saw Nico Moon. And then, who was the other one that we wanted to see on this day? Oh, it was Shibuzi. That's what I was like, why can I not remember who it was? Also, Shibuzi's crowd, insane. That one was wild. And then I did end up staying there because, again, I was holding our spot. So I ended up staying there for Ashley McBride and Sturgill Simpson, which I don't know any of their songs. And then we were there for Jelly Roll, which Jelly Roll was interesting. Like, Jelly Roll's a country music artist, but he's also kind of a rapper on top of it. So it was kind of wild because most of his songs are collabs with other people, and he brought out so many people. It was interesting though, just like having all those different people there. Like, it wasn't like fully country, which is interesting because like we're there for country, but they made it like a little bit of rap, they made it a little bit interesting. But his whole thing was like the power of music, and it was really fun. So that was night 2. And then night 3, or day 3, we didn't have anyone, literally anyone during the day that we wanted to see. We didn't care about anyone on day 3. So we pretty much just walked around the entire festival. We went back to the Elf booth. We did go to a couple other ones that we had missed. We went to the Counting Cowboys. We went to the little area where like the clothes and stuff are, and or like the shops are, and that was pretty much like our day on Thursday, was just walking around, doing some photo ops, anything else that we wanted to do. And then once we got back to the campsite, we changed into the warmer clothes because, again, windy and cold. And Lauren and I then went to sit at the main stage for Luke Combs while our friends went to go see Steve Aoki, which Steve Aoki apparently brought out the Backstreet Boys, which was really cool. So they went there, and then they went to go camp at the Backstreet Boys. We wanted to see Backstreet Boys and also see, what are they called? Luke Combs. Wow, brain. But Lauren and I, we couldn't do both, obviously, and then also because of me and my panic attack with T-Pain. So for Backstreet Boys, Lauren and I knew that we wanted to see Luke Combs, so we knew that we weren't going to be able to camp out, which is why like our friends camped out, and they were like five people back from the stage. It was wild. They got there like 2 hours early, but it was wild. But Luke Combs was the only one that Lauren and I wanted to see, so we sat there through Midland, as well as whoever was before Midland. I don't remember who it was, but we sat there before them to see Luke Combs. Luke Combs, incredible. He should have been, I think, the headliner on Saturday because his crowd was wild. For a Sunday night, there was a ton of people there, and Luke Combs brought out Bailey Zimmerman, which was cool. Good Charlotte, which I didn't know who the Good Charlotte was until I started singing their song, and I was like, oh, I know who that is. And Lauren like got really excited about it. And then Garth Brooks. So he brought out those 3, which great. Loved Luke Combs. He was incredible. And then after that, we booked it over to Guy Fieri's little like smokehouse area because they have a screen that is a little bit farther away from the Palomino. So like the crowd of everyone going to the Palomino, I didn't have to deal with that. We could still hear the cheering and stuff from the crowd, but we were watching the screen from another area, and everyone in that area was really respectful for the most part. Everyone was staying away from each other. There was benches over there. Like, it was really, really nice because there wasn't a crowd around me, so I was chilling. And honestly, seeing the Backstreet Boys was great. I will say I was an NSYNC girly, but seeing just the Backstreet Boys was incredible. Nick Carter sounds exactly the same, I feel like, as he did when he was younger. But watching them do like the little like cheesy pop dance moves and everything was so much fun. After Backstreet Boys, Lauren and I then booked it out of there before the entire crowd from Palomino let out, and we went back to the campsite and just kind of sat there for a little bit, and we were finally able to leave at 2 a.m. So that is my Stagecoach experience. That is my recap and everything. This has been a wild clip. I'm going to show you really quickly the free things I got, and then I'll end this vlog and everything. The like majority of this is going to be me talking at the end, but I want to at least give you guys like the whole end up final recap. Okay, so for all the things that I got either for free or that I bought, I'm going to show you them right now. Like I had mentioned, a lot of the merch was sold out. I wanted to get an actual Stagecoach one, but it was already sold out, like the shirts and everything. They had a lot of sizes in like small and extra small, but they didn't have the bigger sizes. So because of that, I ended up getting a Luke Holmes shirt. This is the shirt. I did get it in 2X, so it is oversized, and I'm going to let it shrink. But this is what the shirt looks like, with a little eagle on the front. And then it does say Luke Holmes, and then it has US Tour 2025 on it. I wanted, like I said, something that said Stagecoach, but they were just sold out of it. And then this is what the back of it looks like. It does at least have Indio. It's the second date on there, so it does at least have Indio on the back of it. But yeah, I wanted it really oversized so I could sleep in it like I do with like all of my t-shirts. So I got that one. That's the only merch that I actually got. I'm not gonna have this be like any rhyme or reason. So there was at the Toyota booth a like claw that you could do, and you could put the claw down, grab a ball, and then if you won something, that you would, like whatever color ball you got, you would win something. So you could win either a fan, a koozie, or a pin. The pins were really cute. I will say they were a boot and a cowboy hat, but I wanted the koozie because I thought it was really cute. I'm losing my voice again. Hello? I'm good. Okay. So this is what the koozie looks like. It's a little guitar, and it's actually a slap bracelet, so it slaps around your drink to keep it cold. But like, look at how cute this is. Like, we love it. We love it. It's so cute. And then they also had boot charms. The first day that we went there, they didn't, the line was way too long. We were like, we're not gonna do that. So we went back the second day, and the line was a little bit shorter. Like, I still have my little Toyota like stamp on here. So the line was a little bit longer, or shorter, so I was able to sit in it, or like we were able to wait in it. And like while I was waiting in it, Lauren and our friend Nicole, she ended up going to the claw to get another pin. But this is what the boot charm looks like. It can also technically be a necklace. I'm not gonna wear it as a necklace because like I got a big neck, but I'll eventually probably put it on a boot. But I got the gold one. I don't wear gold jewelry anyway. I got the gold because I figured it would match the best for like the colored boots that I have. You're able to choose 4 different charms, and I chose the cowboy boots, a little flower, the cowboy hat, which is my favorite, and then this is a little moon. There you go. I am really sad because the gold ones, I was gonna do silver because I prefer silver, but the gold had so many less charms than the silver one did, and I was actually really, really sad that they had less, because there was a horse that I kind of wanted, and then my sister found a cactus in silver. Like, there were so many more in silver, but it's okay. It is what it is. So we got the little boot charm, which is really, really cute. Next, I'm going to show you the plethora of e.l.f. products that we got. So when you went in, you were able to choose a lip liner, a lip oil, and if you want a face cream or eye cream. And then you also got like some bronzing drops and stuff like that while you're in there. And then each day had a different lip balm that you could get. So with all of that together is what I have here. So I did get one day, we went twice. So I got the face cream one day, which this is the Holy Hydration face cream. And then I got the eye cream another day because I dropped a liner because I was curious. So this is the Holy Hydration eye cream. And then while we were in line, they gave us a duo pack of the bronzing drops, and then the other one, which I'll show you in a second. So these are just bronzing drops from e.l.f. And then the other one is the Thirst Burst drops, which honestly sounds great. It's doing a brightening. I kind of am curious to see how that works. And then both days, like I said, you can get a liner, a lip oil, and then a lip balm. and then you get the lip balms. So the first one that I got the lip liner in Pinky Swear, which is like a really pretty, yep, really pretty like pinky color. And then I did also get it in Mauve Side, which is like a mauve rose kind of color. Okay, I'm just gonna swatch them for you guys just because. So the top one right here, this is Pinky Swear, and then the bottom one is the Mauve Arise, which is really pretty. And for the lip glosses themselves, this is probably the one I won't wear. This is the Java Chip lip balm. It's a little bit of like a dark kind of brown. Yeah, that one might be a little too out of my comfort zone, but that's okay. This one, oh, I actually put this one on while we were there because I didn't want to dig out my actual chapstick, and I really, really like it. This is the Wild Cherry one. It's like a really pretty red. Oh my god, this one was so pretty. Like, look at her. She's gorgeous. She is beautiful. So those were the Sunday colors, and then these ones were the Saturday colors. So this one is the Yummy Gummy, which is like a darker kind of purple, or like I guess it's kind of more of a berry, which makes sense. So that's, ooh, she smells good too. That's the berry one. And then last but not least, we have the strawberry shortcake one, which this one was the one that I like originally wanted because I figured it was going to be the one that matched my like skin color the best. And then last but not least, I got 2 of their lip oils, which I'm not a big lip oil person, but we'll try it. So this is in Coral Fixation. Whew, she a little aggressive. Oh, you can literally barely see that. And then this one was the one I got the first day because it's shimmery and I got excited for it. This is the Super Neutral one. I need another place in my hand. There we go. Ooh, I love this one. This one's really pretty. It's this one right here. And then last but not least, from e.l.f., they had these little like kind of phone keychains, which were really cute. So it has a cowboy hat and a cowboy boot on it. There were other colors that we could choose from, but the one that I was at didn't have more colors, and they were kind of like forcing you out really quickly. So I ended up not getting a different color, but it's really cute to have. I'm probably just gonna stick it on a backpack or like my purse or something because I don't really tend to use like phone charms. So that is everything that I got from e.l.f. From Baze, I think is how you pronounce this, they were doing keychains. They actually were doing like a giveaway. If you were able to rope their suitcase, you would be able to get like their little side satchel bag. It was really cute, but I wasn't a huge fan of the color, otherwise I probably would have bought it. But you were able to get a keychain. So this is what the keychain looks like. It has a little like rope here, there's the branding on it, and then there is this little leather tag, and they were doing like little engraving, I don't know what like the call is, but they were like stamping, I guess you can say. They were stamping our initials into it, so you can put whatever you wanted on it. You can also put your full name, but I just did my initials. Hello camera, there we go. There we go. So I just got LMC because those are my initials. We're almost there, I promise. I also got a bunch of bandanas for free. There was more that we could have gotten, but we just didn't want to wait in the lines for them. So the first one that we got is this one, which is the St. James iced tea bandana. So it's white and has some green on it, which is really, really cute. I actually really like this one. I don't know when I would use it because like green is not normally a color that I wear, but it's cute. And then same thing with this one. This is the Toyota one. Again, when will I ever use it? I don't know, but I like that it has a Stagecoach on it, and then it's just has some like palm trees and stuff like that. No, palm trees. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so there's that one. And then the last one that we got, this one's probably my favorite out of all of them. This is the Paramount, or the 1923, or the Yellowstone, whatever you want to call it one. But like, look at how cute this one is. Oh, we love to see it. It's so cute. I love it. But yeah, so those are the bandanas that I got. Last but certainly not least, finally, we have my cowboy hats. So fun fact, don't own a cowboy hat. That doesn't count as a cowboy hat. That's like a normal hat. I have never owned a cowboy hat, and I saw the first one and I was like, oh, I need this. And the second one I got is actually from Shein. Shein was giving away either free cowboy hats if you had posted their, like, reposted their pinned reel, or you could like post a photo with hashtags on it and you can customize yours. I ended up just doing like one of the pre-made ones just because I really liked it, because it was cute, and it would have matched my outfit on Sunday, but I didn't wear it because of the wind. So kind of sad about that, but now I have it and it's fine. But this is one I ended up buying. It was only 40 bucks, so it wasn't anything too crazy, but this is what it looks like. It's really cute. I ended up wearing it on Friday, which was day 1, and oh my god, look at how cute it is. It's black, and then it has like a little chain around it that has black details. This would have been these are normally blue, but this one was black and I liked the black one better, so I did get this. I will say, cowboy hat makes your head sweaty, at least in the heat it does. And then the one that I got from Shein, oh my god, this one's so cute. It's a cow print one. Like, oh my god, look at it. Look at it. It's so cute. Has a little leather strap with a bow on the front of it, and then it kind of just ties in the back. Like, tell me that's not cute. Like, I can't. It's so cute. So yeah, that is finally everything that I got. I just stuck my hand in all the lip balms on my hand. But that is everything that I got. It was great. It was so much fun. 10 out of 10. Would do again, but with some provisions, with some little bit of different things that we would kind of change up. But it was so much fun. Here's to hoping I don't get sick. We're gonna knock on all the wood to make sure that I don't get sick. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Sorry for me yapping so much at the end, but I figured a recap and everything would be great for you guys just to like hear me talk about. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the vlog, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and leave me all the comments down below. I love reading them, and I will try to respond to them when I'm able to, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Goodbye.